pounds lang. Huwag kang mag-chest. Parang ganun. I went kasi to a doctor who told me, you're not thin enough to be anorexic. Sanay na din ako sa online na bashing because before there was online, people would be like that to your face lang din talaga, di ba?
Pag-usapan natin mga nakaraan at ngayon, ikwento muli ang mga nagdaan kahapon. We can laugh and cry as we reminisce the times, talk about the highs and lows of life. Umagos ang buhay, dumaloy ang panahon, maraming pagbabagong humubog sa atin noon. Blessings came and lessons made us strong. Let our story shine and be an inspiration. Kahit saan, kahit kailan, I'll always be there, sabihin mo lang. Always remember, whatever happens, rain or shine, friends tayo. Friends tayo. Rain or shine, friends tayo.
Hello friends! Welcome to the Snooky Serna channel, Year 3. Alam niyo po, I am so excited dahil first time po nating makakasama ang aking very special guest. Joining us today is a beautiful woman who grew up surrounded by film and music legends, a certified showbiz royalty, yet her journey is uniquely her own. She's a daughter, a sister, and a truly talented artist. Today, we get to hear her story and her music. Let's welcome Zia Quizon! Hi, Zia!
Hello! Thank you for the lovely intro.
I'm very much deserving of that. See, last time, your Kuya Eric guested on our show. Tapos napag-usapan namin yung pagiging showbiz royalty. Napag-usapan ang intro natin, showbiz royalty. Nobody believes daw that he's Tito Dolphy's son. Ikaw ba na-experience mo yung ganun, Zia?
Not so much, kasi I think my mom and my dad, when they got together, very public. It
Actually.
was a very public parang
Totoo.
union. So parang walang nagduda. And maybe also from like itsura ko noon. And ang dami na namin nung, di ba, I'm the youngest of 18.
Oo nga,
So
of 18.
parang oo, it wasn't like, oh, ito Quezon din. Yeah, sure. Parang mas believable na din maybe, oo.
That's true. Bago ang lahat, kung hindi pa kayo nagsusubscribe, subscribe na po kayo. And if you like the episode today, please like, share, and don't skip the ads. Alam niyo na kung bakit. Thank you. You being the youngest, how does it feel naman? Paano yung dynamics niyo na 18 kayong magkakapatid and you're the bunso there?
Yun nga, classic na bunso na parang you just try to stay out of everybody's way a little bit. Oo, parang ano eh, they're older than me, so it was a lot more, may pagka parang parental yung relationship ko sa iba, yung not so much sibling rivalry na, you know, fighting or anything like that. So it was definitely more of like, mas may guidance, I think, because of the mga
That's
age
cool,
gap.
no? Ang cute kasi parang ang dami mo mga kuyas and ates. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
And
a
there's-
beautiful thing.
They're characters din, so yung
Right.
iba mas organized or mas cool or mas sociable or less sociable. So
Totoo.
everyone has different lessons.
Right,
Oo.
like di ba si Kuya Eric mo, he's so like parang put together and on top of it all. Tapos I had the
pleasure
pleasure of working with si Kuya Epi mo. Si Kuya Epi naman very
Yes.
artistic.
Yes, oo.
Pero ikaw naman parang you went into a hiatus for quite some time, for 10 years. How are you now naman? Kamusta
I'm
naman?
good. I mean, it was more of just like life, you know, stuff. There's no parang yung juicy story or anything. It's just, I had to grow up, you know, and show up for myself, especially after my dad died. I had to get my own house together and things like that. And I just found it very hard to accommodate working in showbiz at the time and making sure that yung renovation sa bahay, tama, or anything. It
Galing
was just me.
growing up talaga naman,
Yeah.
si.
And it's just me, so I wanted to be very hands-on or like independent. So,
That's a beautiful thing.
yeah, I was quite young then to, own a house on my
How
own. I was 21 when he passed away. So parang I had to learn about mga estate and properties and things like that. So parang I wanted to focus lang din on getting those kinds of things like right. Kasi wala akong ka-age na peers in that sense na maybe knew what I was going through, so I didn't really have a lot of people to ask. Other than yun din, my siblings that were all going through that. So it was nice to have them then there as like, to help guide me about those things.
Zia, ano yung biggest misconception sa'yo about being Zia
I
Quizon?
mean, I try not to think about it so much. Parang just very go with the flow lang din. Kaya nahirapan din ako at some point with showbiz. I just stopped, because my dad was quite hesitant to parang when I told him I want to join showbiz, parang siya pa yung parang sure ka ba, ganyan. I guess because he knows the ups and downs
True.
Better than anybody.
That's
so
true.
I felt at some point na parang, maybe I should step back and parang just get my life in order on a personal level because you need to be parang stable din. To be able to do something as hectic and sometimes can be toxic as showbiz,
That's true. Ikaw, basically, mahihain, parang ganon, you're saying. Paano yung napaligiran ka ng mga taong malalaki ang pangalan, your mom, your dad? Was there a time na medyo napagod ka to keep up with that?
Yeah,
Popular parents?
sometimes. I mean, I just try to embrace that I'm mas soft-spoken na person. I mean, depende din, di ba? When I'm around my friends, I can be loud and then I guess it's also maybe why I'm shy because I was around a lot of very big names. And maybe I feel like it's related din because there's a lot of energy in the room, ganyan. So parang you tend to make space for yourself. Maybe internally or mas introverted ka or cerebral.
Right,
Yung world mo is maybe more internal. Ganyan, creative or artistic.
Doon naman lumabas yung inclinations mo lalo, na-hone mo.
Yeah.
Pero at what point did you realize that you were really born into music?
Sa school, they would try to get me for mga plays and stuff.
Ang galing. Nakita na nila yung talent na yan.
Hopefully, yeah. But it's really more of the singing that I was more interested in. I think it's also because wala lang din akong masyadong experience doing mga theater work or anything in acting.
Not at all, wala nang
Yeah,
younger.
And my dad was very protective then of us,
Ayaw
the
niya
youngest
talaga.
girls. He wasn't like putting us sa mga shows, ganyan of his.
Nakakatuwa si Tito Dolphy.
Yeah.
Hindi siya yung, as opposed to other showbiz parents, na parang sila yung nagpo-push. May mga ganun di ba?
Yeah, if anything, siya nga yung parang sure ka ba? Ganyan, so I think because he knows, it's like any parent din kasi na parang you don't want your kids to go through what you went through. So he knows how hard it can be personally. So baka na-imagine niya yung worst case scenario.
You have a very beautiful, distinct voice, Zia. Ano yun? Was it a conscious effort for you to, cultivate that singing quality?
My dad kasi used to listen to a lot of parang mas jazzy, of his era
Ayun yung
music,
ano ni Tito
Frank
Dolphy.
Sinatra, mga movie soundtracks. Parang he likes yung mga score sa movie, ganyan. So medyo malalim din yung deep cuts, yung mga alam niyang mga kanta.
Tapos si Mommy naman,
More like pop. She's very current. So parang mix siya of what's very current but also very parang classic. Also through voice classes, I had a teacher, si Miss Kichi Molina from UP. She was the one who recommended that I try to sing jazz kasi I would sing yung mga Disney, ganyan. And parang at some point, she was like, try mo tong Ella Fitzgerald, ganyan. So it was like a turning point din for me.
the era. Kaya yung your style is very much like that genre.
Yeah, So I try to, and it's a deep well din of reference. So it's trying to, still learning, mga jazz.
Right.
So,
What would you advise people who want to try it in the business and you want to express to them that it's okay to be different?
just be yourself. You know, parang I think everybody has a uniqueness inherent to them. So, minsan kasi pag masyado mong pinilit to be different, oo, you're not na din yourself. So, at your
Totoo.
core, talagang, you know, who are you and what do you want to express? You know, what feels natural to you. Oo.
At an early age na discover, na cultivate mo na yung style mo talaga. Siguro, you have to give it to your parents then that they gave you that confidence enough for you to explore.
Yeah, oo. And just I grew up very lucky to be around people that were very experienced, very in the industry and in their craft, ganon, and just always around people talking about being an actor or an actress or like a musician or ganyan. So it's nice to be around people thinking about the art all the time.
We talked about music and beautiful stuff, but ito yung 2019. I hope you don't mind if I bring you back to that time that you had body dysmorphic disorder. Was that the term for
Yeah,
it at
oo.
the time?
I mean, I also wasn't sure if it was like necessarily a diagnosis. I was really having trouble kasi with my body image. You know, like when you do this for a living, when you're in showbiz, parang there's a lot of culture around being thin and being worried about how thin you are, ganyan. So, I just became really parang not na healthy yung pagka-obsessed with how to lose weight or ganyan. So, I went kasi to a doctor who told me, you're not thin enough to be anorexic. Which was...
You know, it was so insensitive, no?
Yeah, I mean, so parang
Doktor pa nagsabi, to say.
yeah, I went, it's a journey din to find like the right therapist, what kind of therapy works for
That's
you.
true.
So I remember being told that and I was like, no, not thin enough to, So I went to other specialists who parang explained to me that like, I think what you're feeling is this. Parang so, I don't know if it's necessarily a diagnosis, but it helps me understand na that's what I was going through.
Was that the reason why you took a hiatus for a while? No naman.
I mean, it's part of it. It's also because I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, which contributes to the weight fluctuation. So it helped me understand that biologically there's just like things that I have to work on trying to understand and accommodate and not force. Oo.
You know what, Zia, ako, nung younger days ko, I was mga 15, 16, ako naman na-diagnose as having had anorexia nervosa. Ganun din, parang it started out with poor self-image. Parang I didn't know how to navigate being healthy and looking good. And parang na-mix it all jumbled up in my psyche. So, and that went on until I was 25. Grabe. It started at 15. And then I had to see a psychiatrist for it. And I even had to honestly take psychiatric drugs for that. You say, are you comfortable to say that? Did you go to a psych? No. Did you have to go to that?
Yung sa akin kasi is I went to a psychiatrist who dispenses medicine before I went to a therapist or a psychologist for like talk therapy or cognitive.
What do you figure worked best for you? Ako para it was a combination of both.
I mean, I think it's still like a journey for me. I'm still trying to figure out then. I think because for me, it's related din kasi to PCOS. So there's a certain amount of reproductive health issues that I have to
Address.
keep monitoring, ganyan. So it's kasi I think for me it didn't work to be given meds first before the talking. So I think that's also why it took me a while to find my way and take some time off from showbiz kasi I'm also worried that you're in a very public forum.
Correct.
Taking
Gets ko
medications
yan.
like this
Tama,
and
tama.
I'm having kind of not very good reactions to some and you know I don't know how to maybe adapt to some of it, you
And
know.
then, diba you're on a parang you're in a fishbowl.
Oo,
Exactly. That's what we are.
naka-camera ka, ganyan,
Kitang-kita
pinifilm
ko
ka. Yeah, I'm
anong
just
mangyayari
worried,
sa atin.
mapahiya ako.
That's true.
Or something, I say
Gets.
something na moody
Correct.
ako, tapos pa-film or something. So it would just be parang to try to be careful about
Exactly.
the situation. Especially because, yun nga, it's not just my name that gets affected. You know, my parents and my
Right,
siblings and everybody. So I just worry to embarrass myself in that regard. Oo.
And it was a beautiful thing that you did na nag-ano ka muna, yung parang you took a backseat and if you had to heal, you did it privately. I respect.
Yeah, I think it was also just there was like a voice inside me that was like, you know, it's okay. I don't know if that was, you know, my dad or God just telling me, parang guiding me, you know, kasi you don't want to stop eh. Once you start doing this, you're so sayang naman, you know, yung pinaghirapan mo, yung
Tama.
effort, yung payat ko na nga, tas parang nag-break ako, parang so you just worry, you know, that like there's no coming back. And then you feel like ang daming may gustong to be in your position, you know. So it's a very competitive kind of place to be. So
That's
it's hard to prioritize lang din yourself.
Exactly.
You know.
You have to deal with bashings on social media. How do you deal with those things?
I'm lucky in a sense na I got used to the bashing in person growing up in a showbiz family. If anything, parang blessing na hindi mo naharap-harap yung bashing. Dati kasi talaga parang tumaba ka, tas, di ba parang hawakan ka pa
Diba?
dito, ganyan,
Correct.
dito ka
Gets ko.
tumaba. So parang if anything, nasanay, ay, hindi ka maganda. Talagang to your face as a child, di
Yun
ba?
ang ano no, yun ang nakaka-frustrate. Yung parang porque anak tayo ng mga artista, tuloy naki-join ako Zia, di ba?
Yeah, but yeah,
or public
oo.
figure tayo. Parang some people think that they have the right to openly criticize us or notice, you know, parang say anything to our face.
Yan na parang choice mo.
Choice, oo.
Pumasok ka sa sa showbiz eh.
Correct,
So you have to just... So that's why it's like, if anything, sanay na din ako sa online na bashing. Because before there was online, people would be like that to your face lang din talaga, di ba? So parang,
Pareho
if
rin.
anything, o may distance, i-block mo na lang or ignore mo. It's parang not as intense na din than in person like
Ayan, so-
before.
So you know that you're back in the business. Welcome back, Rosie. Do you want to try, eventually, do you want to go into acting also?
No, I've never really thought about it so much. I would get offers din kasi, pero nahiya naman din ako masyado na wala akong training or experience. It would be nice though, especially because to think of working with maybe my brothers would be fun. You know, just to spend more time with my mom or my sister or something is really more of, and yung artistic parang exploring that kind of thing. Pero masyado naman din akong nahiya na parang sobrang nepo baby ko naman na talagang daming nag-training for this, you
Hindi,
know, and parang gustong, baka may mas mabuting umarte
Hindi.
at you know, parang...
Ako, I'm telling you, Zia, na magugulat ka na lang dyan, pero pagka na-try mo yan, siguro lalabas yan automatically. Automatic na yan sa'yo, yung innate talent mo for acting, not only in singing. Ano yung mga wisdom from Tito Dolphy, from your dad, that he passed on to you that you constantly remind yourself of?
I was lucky enough to be able to spend a lot of time with him growing up. Yung mga siblings ko kasi he was very busy at the time na, you know, so when I was younger, he was older na, mas...
May time na siya for you. Nagkataon, parang time na nun, siguro nagre-relax na si Tito Dolphy.
Yeah, or he would take us to set para may nagbabantay sa amin or something. So it's more of like little things din eh. It's more of, I think, how I think he would approach things. You know, he wasn't so much kasi... Yeah, my Kuya Eric also, he's not very expressive so much sometimes in terms of... Maybe it's also generational kasi. Yung payo niya isn't always lessons like very direct or nagle-leksyon siya sa'yo or something. It's more of like through example niya.
Ano naman yung mga advice naman ni mom mo na that you cherish the most?
Siya naman is very concrete. Her advice is
Concrete.
very concrete and
Solid
not as
talaga.
general. It's like, dapat
Specific.
ganito, not ganyan. Especially like in a day-to-day, we both do the same thing. I mean, I don't act, but she also does music. So she really has very concrete advice in terms of what decisions to make about things. And I always go to her for mga paano ba to ngayon? Ano ba yung landscape of the industry ngayon? She knows the mga TikTok and the mga... She knows those things. Oo, more than me. So parang she's always there to talk to about those things.
Mom is very current, ano? And she knows her business. Ang galing din ni mami mo. Si Karil din, si ate mo rin siguro, Zia, no?
Yes, she's also very, she's also super supportive. Parang above and beyond na parang supportive.
As with in any relationship, di ba? I mean, yung mga magandang relationship natin sa industry, pinupukol ng mga tao yan, may comparison. And for the longest time, parang, di ba, parang people have also been comparing you with Karil, comparing you to your mom. Have you ever resented that? Yung ganun?
As a woman in general, di ba, parang palagi kayong kino-compare.
True.
Or, so parang, sanay na din kami in that sense. We just try not to let it get to us.
Yeah.
Because you're also happy for that person na parang nagandahan sila sa'yo.
Correct.
Magsiselos ba ako dun? Di ba? I'm happy for you na
Tama.
maganda ka eh, di ba? Parang, di ba? Don't be sorry for that.
Exactly.
But
Parang yun naman yata yung natural at normal na dapat na maging feeling
yeah,
or
oo.
attitude. But people want to sometimes just tweak it a bit para mas
Or
interesting
pit
ko, no?
each,
They
pit
want
us
to
against each other.
Oo,
Oo,
totoo.
parang ganun.
Zia, maraming hindi nakakaalam, including myself. Nagulat ako na that you're already married and happily married at that. Congratulations. Did you stay with your husband in Serbia ba?
Yeah, a lot of people think that I lived there, but I just really spent a lot of time there, parang back and forth, usually. So, I find it hard din kasi to live anywhere but here in the Philippines. Masyadong, parang hindi ko siya maiwan.
That's
yung
true.
way of life natin, ganyan, or each other. So, it was nice lang din to get to know him and his family there, yung kultura nila, to see for myself what might be some challenges and the differences that we have culturally in the future. So, it was nice to have a exposure din sa language niya and yung mga food nila, mga way of life nila.
Marunong ka na mag-Serbian?
No, konti lang. Konti lang. I can kind of understand a bit, but it's hard din eh.
Parang tongue twister. No?
Yeah, and it's hard na parang i-pick up yung the language.
Zia, what did you learn naman from this new chapter of your life, being a wife, a married woman?
I mean, I'm still learning. We've only been married for like a few years so far. So there's definitely still getting to know each other. So it wasn't until after we got married that we lived together. You know, I'm not very traditional. Parang just so happened, di ba, na parang, it's very traditional. Na kinasal tayo before we lived together. Because we were long distance for years. So we're still like learning each other's mannerisms and how
Quirks and all that cuteness.
Yeah, so it's still like a nice, you just have to find somebody to go on that journey with, and I'm glad that I get to focus on my career a bit more now. Kasi for a lot of people, it's when they get married na nagsuslow down sila with their career. But for me,
Isa'y baliktad, Zia.
Yeah, now that I have someone to share mga responsibilities with, yung mga just errands and chores to do at the house. Now that there's somebody to have a partner now, parang I feel more grounded or stable.
Zia, pupunta tayo ngayon sa For the Record. Your first album? Zia,
Yeah, I think
2011.
it's just like a
Di ba? Self-titled.
self-titled.
Yeah. Ang ganda mo, Zia.
Thank you. Yung photographer was si Raymond Isaac.
Raymond.
Rest in
Raymond
peace.
Isaac.
Yes, oo. So, that was a very nice,
Wala pang yan, no? Di ba? Wala pang makeup masyado, naturally beautiful. Pero hindi,
no makeup.
Parang ganun
look,
lang.
oh. I was
Oo.
also like 18 or something. So that
Beautiful.
helped,
Ganda.
parang I was very young.
Ikaw ba, are you aware na nagkaroon ka ng iconic song dyan, Zia?
I mean, yeah. I always
Ako na
get
lang.
parang requested to sing that in the karaoke. sino-sino pang tinatawagan mo na dito lang naman ako.
Ang ganda ng bunga. Ito naman, Z, A Little Bit of Loving, 2013.
Yes. Oo.
Tapos sa mga hits mo dyan, bakit hindi ka crush ng crush mo? Enjoyed major airplay.
Yeah, oo. That's also Sir Junji Marcelo. He also wrote Ako Na Lang, and he also wrote my new single, Reto Na Naman.
Retro.
Bilib ako sa dami ng naniniwala sa love song. Mga nagbubulag-bulagan at nag-iilusyon.
Parang existing na kasi yung Ba't Hindi Ka Crush. It was for a movie.
Yeah, naging
Ni Kim
title ng film,
and
Kim
Zia.
Chu.
Oo. So it was the soundtrack.
Song.
Yeah, it was for the
Galing.
soundtrack that we did that. So we included it na lang din in this album.
Was that one of your favorites?
Yeah, oo. And I think it's a lot of other people's favorites.
As
oo.
well, that's true. Reto Na Naman.
That's
Oh,
my
di ba ang ganda
new
naman
single.
ito? The latest single. It serves as your comeback to recording na after
Yeah, I mean,
how many years?
hopefully, yeah, after like a really long time. Oo.
Why would you say this single is extra special for you or to you? Itong Reto Na Naman.
I don't know. It's also by Sir Junji, which is why it's nice to just work with like a long time collaborator din like that. Hopefully, it's something that everybody can. Kasi yung Zia sound, as people know it, has a lot to do with him. You know.
Sir Junji.
Yeah, so the songs that I write kasi, they're firstly parang Inglesera ako eh. So parang they're more English and maybe more like, sounds like somebody from bands. Oo.
Reto na naman, bagay daw tayo. Reto na naman, retro na naman.
Pointers mo nga, Z. Anong pointers mo sa mga wannabe singers?
You know, there's a lot of mga, ano din now sa internet, yung parang voice coaches. Yeah, you can like access a lot of information na now na before you really needed like a teacher or something to find your ano.
Si Mommy, anong pointers naman uli ni Mom?
Oh, siya naman very concrete din yung advice niya. She yung mga vocalizing, ganyan, or she has parang mga apparatus for like breathing. May parang, hindi siya whistle pero parang may parang straw siya that she like breathes through to parang warm up or parang to not warm up past a certain volume, baka mapagod yung voice mo, ganyan. Headtones lang, wag kang mag-chest. Parang ganyan. Kind of very concrete mga tips. And it depends din kasi, like, for her, she has asthma, so it's hard for her to be around mga smoke machines. She works out. Oo. So she can have like the lung strength. Oo. Or she avoids mga dairy or sweets when she's gonna sing, ganun, kasi it's parang nagkaka-phlegm, it affects your voice. Yeah, oo. So,
Anecdotes.
Kuya Vandolph. Siya, we grew up with, out of all my siblings, I'm probably the closest to him sa brothers ko, other than my sister, Nicole, because we're closer in age. Parang siya yung third oldest lang from us. So I'm the youngest, and then Ate Coco ko, and then siya yung parang third youngest. So we all got to spend time growing up with each other. We all still parang live around each other, ganyan. And they also started yung Banayad Whiskey kasi of theirs. So I see them sa mga, I try to support them sa mga events nila and things like that. Ayun, Kuya Eric. Hi.
Kuya Eric, napakabait na tao.
Yes, and he has the thankless job of being the executor of my dad's estate, like he doesn't get enough credit, just, yun nga kasi he's very dedicated and like we couldn't have picked like a better parang executor sa estate. He's very smart, but he's also very compassionate. Ayun, ZsaZsa Padilla. She really likes to make bolognese. Does that like help? Like, I don't know if that's like a
that's
good
cute. Hindi namin alam
antidote.
yun.
Yeah, I don't know what's like a good,
Yeah, it
because
is
we're
a good
together
thing.
all the time,
It
you
is a good thing.
know.
Di namin alam na meron palang
She likes to put,
chefy side si mommy.
kielbasa
Yeah.
na ano, she likes to put parang kielbasa sausage. In
Oh.
her bolognese sauce. I don't know, that's her parang,
now we know what to
secret
put in.
recipe niya. Oo,
Alam
parang,
na namin ngayon yung pakakapasarap
Oo.
ng ating spaghetti.
no, Dolphy. Yung super guilty pleasure, sorry, puro food yung but yung super guilty pleasure niya is yung twin popsy.
Pa?
Yeah, that was his, simpleng tao lang siya, Your Honor. Just very yung twin popsy na may kahati. Di ba sweet pa hati kayo, ganyan. I don't know if that's like a fun anecdote o
that's
champurado
cute.
also.
That's cute. That's cute.
Oh,
That's
yun yung
cute.
pinaka-guilty pleasure. At that age na din kasi parang, ano,
Alam mo, bumalik pa tuloy ako ngayon kaya kasi parang naabutan ko yan. Huwag na natin sabihin ng brand, pero baka for all you know, pareho pa kami. Diba? Twin pop ng M.
Yeah, oo.
Oo. Akong gusto ko dyan yung orange.
Yeah, oo, yun din yung favorite niya. I think it was more of like sa orange. Oo, simpleng ding
Ang
small
cute nito,
pleasures lang din niya. Oo. No, Robin Rivera, my ex.
Oh.
Hi. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we're not very close anymore now because he's married na din with like a kid. So I hope that they're very happy there in the States, and you know, I think it worked out for the best. I wish him well.
If you were to go face to face with the Lord, what would you thank Him the most for?
I guess just for always being there, whether I appreciate it or noticed it or not. Diba? Parang he's still there.
That's true. We tend to take the Lord for granted, ano? Pero whether we acknowledge Him or not, it's true. He's just there for you. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Zia.
Words to ponder from Matthew chapter 7 verse 12. Therefore all things whatsoever you would that men should do to you, do even so to them, for this is the law and the prophets. Amen.
With your permission, Ms. Zia, I would like to thank my sponsors
Of course, yeah.
who's been with us from day one. I'd like to first thank Jill Stewart, Imported Eyewear. Thank you sa inyo po. And Bambi Fuentes, Tita Bambi. Thank you, Bambi Fuentes Hair and Makeup Studio. And Mia Mason, Home Fragrances. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat din po sa ating mga bagong friends dito sa ating channel. Ang Max Mango, your perfect thirst quencher. Ang Max Mango offers a wide array of delectable smoothies to fit your taste buds. Grab your fave Max Mango drink now. And for my outfit today, I'd like to thank Pukay. Discover Pukay, a clothing brand that blends style, comfort, and confidence. Maraming salamat sa inyo, Pukay. Thank you very much, Zia.
For having me.
Beautiful roses for a beautiful lady like yourself, Zia. Thank you so much. And I hope you like our Mi Amazon
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, yes. Thank you.
to put around the house. Ang bango-bango
Yeah,
ng
oo,
Mi Amazon.
I love it. I very sa mga
Scents.
scents sa house.
Same.
Oo.
Thank you. And we have
Oh, wow.
gifts for
Thank you.
Zia.
Marami namang, sorry. Thank you so much for having me din. Thank you for
You.
making the
Thanks,
time
Zia.
to have me.
No, thank you for giving us your
everybody.
time. We know how busy you are. And again, I'd like to welcome you back.
Thank you. They're very warm. Oo.
We're looking forward to enjoying more and more of Zia Quizon. Thank you. Zia, would you like to invite your fans?
Yeah, sure. Please follow me on Instagram. Hopefully a TikTok soon. We're gonna figure it out. And yeah, please listen to my new single, Reto na naman, under Star Music. It's on YouTube and streaming if you're interested in that. And of course, thank you to Cornerstone for helping me out here today. Everybody here.
Thanks, Zia. Amidst all the chaos and noise, she found her own melody, a reflection of her truth. Thank you, Zia, for sharing with us today not just your music, but your heart. Your story reminds us of the courage it takes to be yourself. Ito po si Snooky Serna. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na suporta at pagmamahal. Now we are on our 3rd year. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. And always remember that whatever happens, rain or shine, friends po tayo. Thank you. God bless you. And we hope to see you again soon. Thank you.